Well, hello, boys and girls. It's your favourite grumpy granny from Grogy's Patch, and I'm back once again with lucky number 7 Nugget for you. Isn't that just wonderful? Well, look, it's a little bit of a shorty today because it's so bloody hot. It's 100 degrees here in the old language, or about 38 in Celsius, and so I'm a little bit behind today. But my nugget for you is this: you get back what you put in. Mm. And that goes for your personal life, how you interact with other people, as well as for your business. So it's like this: if you work hard and put the effort in, you will reap the results. If you put out there into the world and interact with people in a really nice, happy, sunny way, then goodness will come back to you in the way people react back to you. So that's what I'm saying. Now, I did tell you all that I would show you about transferring the photos, and I'm probably going to show you this a little bit more in depth tonight, because I needed to wait for the sun to get off my photo station, because there's just about an hour and a half every evening where the sun streams just in between the two houses, my house and the house next door, and it just lands right on my backdrop. And so I can't take photos then, and I needed photos on my flash drive to show you. But I will show you this. So this is what I actually used to put my photos on my computer. And it's actually a SanDisk, and it's a double-ended one. So on one end, it's got the lightning connector, and on the other one, it has a USB-C. Now, my computer, both the laptop and my desktop, are so old, they don't have one of these newfangled C connectors. So I spent a couple of bucks, and that was all it was, like $2.27, something like that, on eBay, and I bought this little adapter, which very nicely fits over the end and just turns it into a normal old USB plug. How's that? Cool. So all you do is plug that into my phone, which I have no idea. What did I do with it? There it is. So just say I've taken my photos. I plug that into my phone, and then it will come up with a notification asking you to, well, in this case, I haven't unlocked my phone. It will come up with this notification saying, I can get it without it. There we go. Allow the expand drive. So just say allow. And then it goes through and sorts out the photos. And there it says how much room you've got left on it and how much space you've got free on the phone and on the iExpand drive. And then it says, do you want to copy files, view files, or backup and restore? There's also a good little tool if you want to back up your phone. So you just press the copy files, and then you say which way do you want to copy them. Also, I want to copy them from my iPhone. And now it's just going to suss out the photos there and sort them out. Now, I've got mine set up, which I can show you if anyone's interested, in my live stream tonight, which is 9:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time, how to set this up. So I've got my photos set up. So when I'm taking my eBay photos, they automatically go into an eBay folder on my phone. And what that does means that instead of having all the worry about selecting individually the photos, I can just go to albums. If I can click on it without looking at it, albums, albums, and then I can go straight to my eBay folder, which is there. It says there's 52 photos in there. I can select all, so I don't have to worry about, any of that other selecting one by one or trying to, do them in bulk. And then I just go copy to the drive, ask me where I want them to copy to. So I tell them to go and copy it into the photos, and then I have an eBay folder in there. And then, whoops, I've got to go back. I went one too far. So also, because it's the 10th today, I haven't made a new folder for today. So I'll put November the 10th in there. Whoops. So I'll just make a new folder. Oops, that's not going to go very good that way, is it? So you just make a new folder called November the 10th and say OK. And then it opens that folder up ready for you to copy your photos in, and just go copy here. And off it goes, and it's going to copy those photos in there. The beauty of this is I don't have to be here, and I don't have to be doing it one by one or loading the photos individually into the listings. I can just sit this down and I can go off and do something else, which is like put the stuff away that I've just taken photos of or whatever, because it does take a few minutes, but, you know, it's a few minutes that's much easier than doing it a lot of other ways that I tried. So you just let it go, and it will, depending on how many photos you've got, it depends how long it takes. And so it's almost finished. You'll see there's a line up the top. When that gets across, it'll come up with a little thing. And then you can set this up to do different things. And one of the things I've done is I now tell it, because those photos are now on this drive here. So it asks you, do you want to delete the photos? And you can tell it not to show you this message ever again, but I don't. I want to delete the photos off my phone. That way, it keeps the number of eBay photos on my phone down. I mean, for some special ones that I've taken for a reason, I can say, do not delete. And that's why I don't do the whole don't show the message again. So I'm just going to go delete. It says, allow iExpand Drive to delete 52 photos. I say yes. And I always double check. I keep a mental thing that there were 52 photos. It's asking to delete 52 photos. So I know it's not deleting the ones off my phone that I wanted. And now it says you have freed up so much space, which is 201 megabytes of space on your phone. You say, great, that's it. So then you can just close that down. You simply pull that out of the phone and flick it around so that it's now a USB drive. You plug that into your computer, and I've put that on back the front so it's the wrong way around for me now. Plug that into your computer, and then it will bring up a Windows box or whatever to say that the photos are there. And then I just go into the drive and open up, and these are the photos that I just copied over. There they are, and I can just copy them straight across into the listings. So simple and so easy. So that's it. How good's that? I did say this is going to be a quick one, but it's not really, is it? Whoops. So now I'm going to show you my sale of the day. Now just bear with me while I... Oops, share screen. Oh, that's how you do... Oh, I've just realised something that I was wanting to know, and I just found out the answer. Okay, so my sale that I'm going to show you today is a book that I actually... Oops, that's on the wrong page. Let's go back here. Okay, I'm back now after I fixed that. Now, the book that I'm going to show you, the book sale, I literally just sold this not long ago. So about 2.5 hours ago, I'm going to say now, or maybe 2 hours ago, I started a special coupon on my store to have a special sale of 21% off just for over the weekend. And that was all fine and well. And then suddenly I got my first sale, which was this book, which is Fanny Hill Memoirs of a Woman of Pleasure by John Cleland in 1979, and it's the unexpurgated edition, which is pretty special. Now, I had it listed for $38.95. There was $11 postage, of course, and they got a discount of $8.18 using the 21% off. So that gave $42.27. Transaction fees were $3.81, and the ad fees, because it was a promoted listing, was $3.03, giving a total of $35.43. And then if I look across here, if I bring up my trusty little balance sheet, now, Rob, that I have fixed up all the bloody calculations for you, if I go over here, And I'm not entirely sure whether this is going to be a rural postage or and while I'm doing that, I will show you what it actually, a little bit better of what it looks like. So it's a very nice gold embossed green book there, great condition. So they've got a really good bargain there. So now I'm not entirely sure whether this is going to be a rural book or a metro one. So I'm going to do the worst case scenario, and I'll put in $10.07 because I'm on band 4 with Australia Post, and that will give me that. So if that's the case, I will still make $23.47 profit on this sale, and that's even with the 21% off, which gives me a ROI. Rob, are you listening? Rob, are you listening? An ROI of 12,484%. I hope it's bloody right this time. Anyway,